For years, Siri has been, let's be honest, an embarrassment, a complete joke. But what if I told you that is all about to change? Leaked internal documents for the upcoming iOS 27 show that Apple isn't just updating Siri, no, they're building an entirely new system, one designed to rival and maybe even beat ChatGPT. This is the secret plan to fix Apple's single biggest failure.
You know the feeling. You ask for something simple, and you get back, here's what I found on the web. It's been years of frustration, of being sold this vision of a brilliant AI assistant that just never showed up. If you felt let down by Apple's broken AI promises, trust me, you are not alone. But today, we're going to dive into the leaked blueprint that shows exactly how they plan to earn our trust back.
Okay, so here's how we're going to break this down. First, how Siri is becoming its own app. Then, the total game changer, the AI App Store. After that, the new look and feel that's going to be all over your iPhone. Then we get to the billion-dollar catch that could leave you behind. And finally, the ultimate question. Is any of this enough for a second chance?
All right, first up, the most fundamental change. Apple is finally pulling Siri out of the shadows and giving it a dedicated, standalone app. Now, this isn't just a cosmetic tweak, it's a complete reinvention of how we're going to talk to our devices.
And this slide right here, this perfectly captures the end of what I like to call Siri's amnesia. You know, the old Siri forgets everything the second you stop talking. Well, the new Siri app is going to have a full scrollable conversation history, just like you see in ChatGPT. You'll be able to type to it, talk to it, and it will actually remember the context, turning it from a dumb command tool into a real conversational partner.
But a standalone app is really just the beginning. The next part of the plan? This is the real masterstroke. This is the feature that could change literally everything. Apple isn't just building a better Siri, they're building an entire app store for AI, powered by something they're calling extensions.
So what in the world are extensions? Well, think of them like little AI workers or agents from all your favorite apps that you can plug directly into Siri. This gives Siri the power to not just open your apps, but to actually control them and get stuff done for you, all from one central command post. And look, this isn't just a rumor, this is a direct quote from the leaked fine print found inside an early build of iOS 27. It says it right there in black and white, extensions allow agents from installed apps to work with Siri. This basically confirms Apple is building a platform, an ecosystem for other developers to plug their own AI into. It's huge. So here's what that actually looks like in the real world. Imagine you just say, Siri, order me an Uber to the airport. In the background, the Uber agent wakes up, handles the entire booking, and confirms your ride is on the way. You never had to find the app, open it, or tap a single button. Now, just multiply that power by every single app on your phone. Yeah, that's the potential we're talking about here. But for any of this to work, it has to feel completely seamless, right? And that's where the third major overhaul comes in. A brand new user interface, designed to put this powerful new AI absolutely everywhere you look. According to these leaks, we're going to see new system-wide buttons popping up all over the place. An Ask Siri button is set to appear in Apple's own apps like Mail and Messages, and a Write with Siri button will live right above your keyboard, ready to help you draft an email or text. And on top of that, you can expect a deep, rich integration into the dynamic island, making AI a constant, visible presence.
So the crucial point is this. Apple is shifting AI from something you have to actively summon to an ambient assistant that's just always there, woven into the very fabric of the operating system. It's a fundamental change in how we're all meant to use our iPhones. It all sounds incredible, doesn't it? A true generational leap forward, but there is a massive billion-dollar catch that nobody is really talking about yet, and it's a catch that could affect millions and millions of us. The single biggest unanswered question is right here on this slide. Will your iPhone even be able to run any of this? All these unbelievable new features might have a very steep and very specific price of admission. And here's the bombshell. Early reports are suggesting that to power these advanced on-device AI models, you may need the A17 Pro chip, or newer. Just think about what that means. This isn't just a software update, it could be a hardware mandate. It means this entire revolutionary platform could be gatekept, exclusive only to the iPhone 15 Pro and future models. This would create a two-tiered system of iPhone users and lock millions of people with perfectly good phones out of Apple's most important update in years.
But even if your phone is compatible, Apple faces a second, maybe even bigger problem: trust. The Siri brand is just broken.
After years of failure, the community sentiment is overwhelmingly negative. People aren't just neutral, they are actively frustrated and deeply, deeply skeptical.
And hey, you don't have to take my word for it. These are real comments from real users online. 2 years too late. The Siri name itself is an embarrassment, a cluster-effed mess. This is the brutal reality of the brand damage. Apple isn't just launching a new product, they are trying to fix a reputation that is completely in tatters.
So this brings us to the final, crucial question. You have this incredible, potentially world-changing technology on one hand, and a deeply damaged, distrusted brand on the other. Can Apple actually pull this off?
So let's just summarize the takeaway here. Apple is thinking way bigger than a simple update. They're building a true AI platform that's designed to become the central nervous system for every app on your phone. The potential is absolutely breathtaking. I mean, it could redefine how we interact with technology. But it's all being built on the foundation of a brand that has spent an entire decade teaching us not to trust it.
And so this is where I leave you. Apple is about to ask all of us for a second chance. They are bringing the technology, the ecosystem, and a whole new interface to the table. The only question left is, after all the years of frustration,